Sun Bowl in the West Texas town of El Paso. It's the San Jose State Spartans and the UTEP Miners. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Catching up with the UTEP head coach before the game, he understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week could add a lot of fuel to their fire, but he does not want them focused on that. If they're focused on what they did last week, they won't be locked in and do their job this week. Worry about yourself is the advice that this team got from their head coach this week. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Carlson. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. And the Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's looking to pass. Out wide left, it's Anderson. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Using his legs, it's Clay. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Rush right in his face. They've got the play bottled up, fumble, it's out. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after you. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
The Miners offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And Jerome Miles will be a focal point in this offense. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the powerful. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on the – he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And the Miners have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Let's send the tight end in motion. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Escapes the pressure going right. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that just does that, man. Just effortlessly picks up chunks of yards and then smartly gets out of bounds. But this whole offense, man, everybody's a threat. Anybody can take the football and make big plays. And when you got a quarterback with that much athletic ability, it's an absolute nightmare for defenses.
Left side is Henry. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here comes the heat. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover, you've got more plays here on 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Needs it here on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Tight end getting vertical. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Spartans want to pick up the tempo.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle.
Snags it, and there's running room.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Just got rid of that one.
It's not just about sacks and getting the quarterback on the ground. When you can hurry him up, speed up that thought process, get near his legs, all those things lead to incompletions and sometimes mistakes.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Gonna take a shot. A 50-50 ball, and he just out-fought the defender and made the catch. And the Spartans have this offense rolling.
And, man, if you want to make big plays down the field, that's how it's done. It starts up front with the offensive line, and he had so much time to go through his progressions and then go through it again, man. So much time in the pocket. He delivers the big play down the field. Kudos to that offensive line right there.
Long way to go on 2nd down. He wants to throw it. Rushes on. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the wideout. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Running inside, it's Jones. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. The Miners lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Churns into the pile. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Off play action on 1st down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the 1st quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Pulls it on the option. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that something to the ground.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. It's complete on the right side. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind them, and that's where you can make big plays.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Second down, going to throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Turns it upfield. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
And the Miners will go for it on fourth down. Looking for the marker. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Makes the catch. It's Henry. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down to the air. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make.
Caught, and he's got room. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. The Miners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Quarterback signaling to his guys.
Ready. Squid. Booster. Go.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
Rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had the last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's the reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Jones. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. And the Miners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miners. Was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Delayed give. It's Carlson. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect.
Makes a grab and room to run. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. The Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. Trying to get rid of it.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Finds the tight end.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Gonna let it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Sends it back in motion. Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. Caught. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Miners come to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. The offense will put in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Drops back on 1st down. Right side, it's Jones.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Second and long here. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Caught, it's Keys. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Fresh set of downs going up top. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, UTEP! The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We kick things off with Boston College taking number 11 team, the Pitt Panthers.
He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Guys, I caught up with the San Jose State head coach at the half. This team has found some positives with their 3-game winning streak, but right now they haven't done their job.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. The pick six, he takes it in. Touchdown, San Jose State.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick six certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. You're exactly right. You got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
Quickly complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking for running room. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Wants to throw one first. Grabbed in the middle. It's Henry. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick give. It's Jones. Breaks into the open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Miners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a first down. At the end of that play, there is a Spartan who is slow to get up. And the Miners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be second and 10. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Henry. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the gun, running back on the move. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Got his man on the right. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Miners moving quickly to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Piles his way ahead. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Got to make the play on 4th. Got it. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. The Miners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Motion from the wide receiver. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough. They got nothing and liked it, or probably didn't like it on the last play. Now it's touchdown, UTEP! And they take it in for 6 more points. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. San Jose State's offense takes over and heads onto the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Working that left side now. Makes his way out to the 20 before he's stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Spartans will punt this one away. Nestles it in at the 35. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Going to try to get it himself. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And off to Jones. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it. He's got it. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks into 1st down. And the Miners look to keep this drive humming. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Throws toward the end zone. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
All right, sense of urgency now has to go through the roof for this team. They needed their defense to come up with that turnover right there. So if you're on offense, you got to get these plays called. You got to get aggressive, take some shots, because you can now go and win this game.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Might as well run him again. I'm not sure he made it out of the end zone, and it is a safety. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. Fields the punt. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Miners sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the missed field goal, this lead's still sitting at 13. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah.
Makes the grab in their space. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Myers on the move. Caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Sparty. Well, that was easy.
Pass rush? Question mark? I mean, you got to affect the quarterback. These quarterbacks are way too good nowadays. You can't blame the secondary. Who am I going to go point to back there? Defensive line has to do a better job making that quarterback feel uncomfortable. You can't have that long to throw the football.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. The Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. We've got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
And the Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Field this one in tight quarters. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. It's a 1-possession game in the 4th. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Reels it in. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Now hits it, it's Carlson. Enough to move the chains. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
Great job by the quarterback, the running back, and the offensive line really selling pass. That's step one. If you're going to run an effective draw, it's got to look like pass, and then boom, you sneak it right to the running back, gets a big gain, and gets a first down.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And they're looking for a fourth quarter lead, and they'll need a touchdown to do it. First and goal. Looking for room straight ahead. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And this is one of those plays late in the game. If it works, everybody's jacked, but if it doesn't, everybody's complaining. You run that draw play, you're down, you need a big...
Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
And this offense has definitely got to take a second right here and understand, this is the most important play of the game. It's 4th down. We got to get the first down over the clock and the time running. They got to make sure they get a conversion.
He did not get there, and they'll have to give up. Ball, and they might have just seen this game slip away. Hand off to Jones. Turning it on. Now the Spartans calling their 3rd and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
Sees a crease. There's some room. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Miners will try to run out the clock in the final minute. The handoff. Got some green grass. He's past the marker. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Well, that's the best run of the day for him so far. He's a guy that looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. He's beginning to wear on this defense a little bit. If you're on offense, you probably want to keep giving him the ball.
Oh, a lot of space. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown in the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch.
Well, a lot of people at home are wondering on this drive with the leader, they're just going to take a knee and just take the win into the locker room, but they're staying aggressive. They're handing it off. Guys are still blocking. He's making people miss. And he scores a touchdown with no time left.